Hotep. I am the Amen Osiris, the one and only undisputed God of law. We are 4D Terminator, America's only 4D education service. Thank God I'm not a lawyer. Thank God this is not a law firm. We don't advocate that you don't support your human offspring. We simply advocate that you made them in private, take care of them in private. And brethren, today I got a special guest, and this is a soldier comrade of mine. This is Veronica. Say hi, Veronica.
Hello.
Right. Veronica decided that she knew that her rights were being violated, and she decided that she was going to fight back, and she wasn't having that shit. So Veronica asked once, I'm not going to mention the state right now. We'll keep that under wraps. But Veronica asked them once to stop violating her rights, and they didn't. After that, Veronica filed a 42 U.S.C. 1983 lawsuit, a complaint for deprivation of rights on the color of law. When Veronica, once she filed it and served the defendant, they motioned to dismiss not once, but twice. We opposed both motions, and the federal judge agreed that they violated her rights. And we just left out of the federal court by Zoom. She did. I was there with her in the year. And so we're gonna talk about how this went. Veronica, this is my little sister, y'all. I'm telling you, this is my homie right here. We've been working together since what, December?
Yeah, honestly, I think it was around the end of November, beginning of December.
Okay. And so if you don't mind, tell the fellas how the procedure went for you.
So of course it can be nerve-wracking if you've been like screwed over many times in court,
Right.
as such. So, you're like, oh man, I'm ready to get reamed, but this time you're the one reaming. And so, everybody has the face that usually you would have, and you're the one up there. So honestly, I didn't even have to say, I said like one word and I nodded, and that was it.
Yeah.
I mean, it was so simple. I was so freaked out. I was like, oh
shit. So let's talk about the beginning process. You sent them a cease and desist, a case closure letter based off of the federal case closure criteria, correct?
Correct.
And then as we went over that, so did you see the concept of how you asked them to do something from their own statutes and they didn't do it, and then it constituted a federal rights violation? Because
yeah.
Right, because what is it? Remember, the customer can request services be closed, but you as the victim can't. That's a denial of the 14th Amendment, equal protection. So you picked a fight with them.
Well, to be fair and to be technical, they picked a fight with me first, because I'll never forget the day they called me. I was on my way back home from dropping off my 2-year-old, and they were asking about my VA benefits. And I'm like, I am not giving you my VA benefits. Those are non-taxed. And, I got fucked up. So it's like, I can do this, I don't want to give you my money. And they were just hitting me hard, like racketeering like crazy. They're like, oh no, we can take it. Oh no, we can put you in jail. And I said, you know what? I like to see you try. Go ahead, do it now. And I just hung up. And I said, you know what? Fuck this. I'm going to call. I'm going to email. I'm going to do something. I just ended up on YouTube. And then from there, I found Osiris, and I was like, you know what? Let's make some moves. Let's be about it. Let's stop talking about it and be about it.
There it is. There it is. Yeah, you soldiered up, sis. I was loving that. And you know what I said? I said she's a soldier. She's not going to lose. All right. How did you? Okay, so they motioned to dismiss your claims twice.
Yes.
Why do you think? So why usually they only do it once? Why do you think they did it twice?
So in the second motion, they were just basically committing perjury. Like they were turning things around from my first opposition. They were just taking from there and turning it around because that's what we were doing. We were just, I mean, we weren't like perjuring anything, but we were taking their words and using them against them because that's how they do it. That's how they maneuver. That's how they work. That's just, I mean, it's almost like, I'm gonna give you a perfect example. Your friend bakes a cake and you're just like, damn, that was so good. How'd you make it? And they're like, I'm not telling you. I mean, if common sense is going to say, okay, well, you're going to have some flour, some egg. The rest of it is just the fillers, and
Right.
that was it. So
That's a good analogy. Yeah. When so let's see, that Zoom hearing, what, less than 10 minutes? Was it even that long?
I want to say it barely hit 4.
Oh, okay, yeah, because it went quick. It went quick. Fellas, you can sue the 4D crime family. Veronica, is 4D contractual in nature?
No. Yes. I'm sorry. Yes, they're not constitutional. They're contractual. Sorry. I was like ready to answer.
No, it's all good. It's all good. So if it's contractual, it's not constitutional, and it requires your consent. It's just that simple, folks. All right. Did you ever consent with them? Did you ever enroll in the program or fill out an application?
Nope. I did not pay the $35 fee. When I spoke to an attorney that was at the VA hospital, they said that they automatically enroll you. So
So they can automatically enroll you in child support?
yeah. And when you go through a divorce, or if you're not even married and you're like, I don't know, establishing paternity, which by the way is another contract, to get into your pockets.
There it is.
Everything's contract. If you don't have it on paper and you don't have all rights reserved, your rights reserved, they will get you. Bottom line.
You got it. Let's see. So my big question is, I want you to tell everybody how you felt when you disconnected off that Zoom. How do you feel when that judge gave the dates of discovery, the dates of what do you call that, mediation? What is it? All how, when he's done, it's set in stone now. They are sued.
Oh my God.
When you hung up that Zoom.
Forgive me for what I'm about to say because it's not, but it was like I just energetically took the biggest shit. Like my soul was like, boy, that was a big one, and it was fine. It was more hype in my head than what it really was.
Oh my gosh! So let's see what we got. All right, so the next video we'll do is we have discovery, which we're not worried about that because we've already done discovery on the lawsuit. Would you agree? Because we put it all out there. Tell them about the contract that you have.
Okay, so I have, because I'm in the state of Texas, and Texas is a good old boy state. So because they're a good old boy state, they're also a free and independent state. And the fact is, they went into contract with them. But the crazy part is that that's contradictory to the Texas Constitution.
There it is. What is it? Article 1. Texas is a free and sovereign state subject only to the Constitution.
Yep, it's the first paragraph on our big, beautiful blank paper.
Yeah, so I guess the Ninth Amendment says basically anything that's repugnant to the Constitution won't stick. So you beat them. You beat them. They're sued. No qualified immunity, right? No Rooker-Feldman. And the case laws that they use. What happened to the case laws that they tried to use against us, sis? In their motion to dismiss all that bullshit they put, what happened to them?
I'll tell you this much. On the Zoom, he had a stiff upper lip. I ain't never seen a lip go that damn high on a face before. I'll forget it.
Oh yeah.
Boy, he looked like Seabass from SpongeBob.
When I heard him talk to him, I mean, he sounded like he had some serious. He sounded like he had diarrhea or something, but he didn't sound happy at all.
He was probably mad because all that money he spent going to
Whatever
school.
he went to. Yeah. He just got his ass kicked by a couple of Army veterans. That's what we do. Yeah.
On paper.
Yeah, that's right. Right. So listen, fellas, you can Veronica tell them. For some reason they don't want to fight.
Look, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm disabled. I'm a disabled veteran. I'm not like missing limbs or anything, but I have unfortunately a neurological problem because I was ejected out of a vehicle and landed on my head. And I don't have the best verbiage or language or I mean I'm coherent. It's just I can't get it out sometimes as well. Or I'll stutter. Anywho, I didn't think I could do it because well, I'm fucked up. So I'm disabled. So, if I can do this, I mean, and I'm a female, and females really don't have much of a say. And I mean, there's like I'm not talking about all that other movement stuff, but in any type of man-made world, we are the last ones that anyone ever hears from. So you being in a position as a man, I mean, you got a lot. You have a lot over a lot of people, and it doesn't matter your race, ethnic, culture. It doesn't matter as long as you are a male. You will get there. You'll get there faster than I would.
I don't know.
It's just how it goes.
We let's see. You served them in May, correct? May 11th, I think it was. It was May.
Like when I
you served it in May, I believe. Yep.
I got it stamped on here.
I think it was May. Beginning or middle of May.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say that in May.
So May, June, July. So here it is. After your lawsuit, it took 3 months for us to get your first preliminary hearing. Yeah, 3 months.
Oh, but I did the footwork though. I did the footwork. Like as soon as I got that paperwork, I went and was the messenger and filed it and asked questions and all sorts of stuff. So
there it is. And gentlemen, yes, it requires footwork. All right, you're gonna have to, download and print documents. You got to get them stamped. There's a lot involved. But what's your freedom worth to you? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, if a disabled veteran can get out here and kick 4D's ass, I don't see why you can't either. All right, and as far as I'm concerned, yeah, I'm making fun of you. You take it or leave it. That's up to you. You ain't gonna like me. All right, I'm here to fight. I'm drill sergeant. I don't care about your feelings. What I care about is the battlefield. All right, and I need more soldiers on the battlefield, and that's it. All right. So, Veronica, I appreciate your time, and I'm going to say it with a loving heart to my little sister, which I've already adopted you. I'm very proud of you. Okay, and you have no idea. I got the chills. It's like my girl did it. You know what I mean? And we worked on it. All right, and we knew we were going to get to this point, and I told you it was coming. And when they motioned that second time, hey, listen, folks, we killed them so bad on their first motion to dismiss. They sent in the second one, and we crushed that one so bad. Listen, man, that's why the lawyer was sitting up in court looking all mad today. All right. So, gentlemen, ask them once. All right, we asked once. Close the case. All right, ain't no keep sending letters back and forth. We asked them once, did we not, Veronica?
Right? Yeah, all it took was one time.
Yep, they didn't close it. Next thing you know, all right, we were shoving the lawsuit up in that wazoo, right? And they didn't like it. Veronica, I appreciate your time. I'm proud of you. Of course, we'll be we're going to be talking because we got to finish up. They're going to send you your packet, so just make sure I get that. Gentlemen, I'm in Osiris. Sue them. All right, you can sue them. Stop being scared. Veronica, I will talk to you later. I'm excited.